Hi, today I want to come on with just a simple tip for anyone out there who might be feeling a bit anxious. For one reason or another, we have so many things in our lives now, we're so busy, whether it's job interviews, deadlines, it can be your first day back at school. So many reasons anxiety can creep in, and this is a really handy little tip just to take away some of the pressure that you feel when you're suffering from anxiety. So, when we get anxious, what's actually happening is we're igniting the part of our brain, the limbic system, where it's all based around your emotions, your behavioral responses. What you really need to do when you're feeling anxious is to shut that down. So, what you want to be trying to do is you're trying to ignite the frontal lobe of your brain, the front part of the brain. That's where you're looking at reasoning and logic. So, how are you going to do that? What do you have to do that? And is it really so simple? Well, it is. A great tip you can do, for example, if you were on the bus heading for a job interview, to activate the frontal part of the lobe, you want to start using logic. So, a little trick for that would be I would suggest keep it as simple as possible to begin with, particularly if you're feeling anxious. So, for example, the easiest one I can think of that comes to mind would be you would think of the alphabet, start at the letter A, and you would think of as many girls' names starting with A as possible. So, as you go along, push yourself to try and get as many, keep going. You'd be surprised how many will come and flow to you. That's really going to ignite the frontal part of your brain. Once you run out of the letter A for girls, move on to the boys, start again. You've got the whole alphabet to get through. So that's a really simple way to activate the frontal lobe of the brain. Um, it depends on what you like as well. You know, some people might be very mathematically minded. So you could start at the number 100 and you could go in multiples of five backwards. So that's an easy one while I'm on camera: 95, 90, 85, 80. You could take any numbers you wished. Some people are better than others. Do what's within your range for comfort. Don't push yourself to try and do something. Start small, start simple, and then work your way up. Maybe you love cars. Maybe you can. It's about putting into little groups, systemizing, putting everything into little categorizing. That's the word I'm looking for. You want to, if you liked cars, you could think of as many cars, the names of cars as possible. Maybe you can think of old vintage cars. Maybe you like plants. Try and challenge yourself to think of as many yellow flowers as possible. How many yellow flowers? Primroses, sunflowers, primulas, whatever. Maybe you like cooking. It can apply to anything. So use it to apply for something you like in the beginning and then challenge yourself further. It will shut down the emotional part of your brain and it'll reactivate the logical part. So it's worth giving it a shot. I've done it myself and it really does help. And it's just a really handy little tip when you're on the go. You can use it in live time and it's so easy. And I hope you try it out and I hope you have some luck with it. And let me know in the comments how you get on. Thanks very much for tuning in. Bye bye.